Steep decline in China's trade numbers corroborate a story which leading indicators such as the Purchasing Managers Index and WTO's trade outlook had been pointing towards a global growth drag on account of Sino-US trade war and a China domestic slowdown. Let's do a three-point analysis of what does the macro data look like and what does it really mean. 1. What does the China trade data tell us? Well, Chinese December exports dropped by 4.4% year-on-year when compared to 5.4% in the month of November. Now, interestingly, previous readings of exports during September to November months recorded near double-digit growth, but this was mainly aided by higher exports to the United States. Now, this apparent early purchase by US companies was also to avoid higher tariffs later on. Latest data also suggests that exports to US has declined by 3.7% year-on-year. Now, China's imports declined even more severely, that is minus 7.6% year-on-year, conveying a mix of impact from trade war and domestic slowdown. Now, imports from US to China have also dropped by over 35% year-on-year. 2. Will things improve going forward? Well, the Chinese authorities are expected to revive consumption, improve the credit situation and also offer a calibrated approach for reduction in debt so that the growth is minimally hampered. Recently, the Chinese authorities have tried to tweak personal income tax slabs to increase disposable income as well. Now, at the same time, incentives for SME sector have been targeted so that employee layoffs are avoided. But these steps may not be enough and more is expected before domestic growth shows any sign of improvement. Further, China's industrial profit cycle has been largely aided by firming global demand and China's supply-side reforms, and hence, any weakness in global demand may moderate the profit trajectory even further. Given this situation, resolution of the US-China trade talks gets even more important so that external sector offsets the domestic sector slowdown partially. 3. What can we expect then on the trade talks front? Detailed outcome of the first round of trade talks are still not out, but US statement suggests that China has agreed for substantial purchases of agriculture, energy, manufactured goods from the United States. It's noteworthy that China's surplus with US is at a record high of $323 billion in 2018. Further, progress on contentious issues like technology transfer, intellectual property protection, non-tariff barriers and cyber theft are eagerly waited and can potentially emerge as the Achilles heel for the entire negotiation. It is no secret that US considers its technological prowess under threat due to China's endeavor to leapfrog in the high technology areas. China, in its Made in China 2025 plan, has kept domestic technology as the cornerstone of the strategic plan now. Next round of the trade negotiation is also expected to happen later this month. Sequence of events also gets amusing as China's Communist Party plenum is also around the corner. Now, this is important as traditionally major reforms are also announced in such events, which may point towards more opening up of the Chinese economy.